In this training, we're going to talk about the color picker and the tag field types inside of SmartSuite. So if that's of interest, stick around and let's get into it. Let's start right off with the color picker field type in SmartSuite by hopping on into my screen where I've already built the color picker field here. This is a field type that you can select right down from the field list. So if you're interested, just look up color picker in your field types. Now, once you're inside of this, you'll also choose your display format. Do you want to show your color by hex, RGB, or CMYK? I'll stick with hex for this example. And we can also elect to include multiple entries in one particular record or just one entry at a time. Also, default here is to require an entry in the field, either yes or no, and then we'll make an update to that field. Now let's get inside of this and pick a color. I will select here, and by default I'm taken to the 000 hex. I can either just type in the hex, RGB, or the CMYK. In this case, I'll go with a color that I know. I'll go ahead and plug that in, and you see that it automatically adjusts for me, and I can click done. Now everyone on my team who's accessing this app can see not only the hex color, but also what shade that is here as well. If I were to drop in, let's say just white, that would be all Fs. And I can make that selection here, and then I have that particular one as well. So this is really helpful in using branding. If we have some shared brand colors and things of that nature, we can include them here in SmartSuite. And not only does everyone get to see what that particular hex code or RGB code is, but they also get to see what that particular color is as well. Now let's talk about the tag field inside of SmartSuite. Tags is again a different field type that you can access by just finding tag in the field list. So go ahead and pick tag from the list there, and then you're set. Now once inside here, we have the display format, no different options here, so it's the default display. And we have the option of creating some tags. So let's create a tag. I'll just go with tag 1, and with tag 2, I'll add a tag here, and there we go. Once I'm happy with that, great. Scrolling on down, we have the different option here of either private or public tags. So a private tag is specific to this solution and this app in which that private tag exists. So this is great for tags that you want to keep very local and not displayed across an entire organization. Whereas a public tag is in fact shared across all solutions. So a public tag is great for any global tags that you might want to include to keep things all organized within a larger workflow or process. Once you're happy with the selection there, we can go ahead and update the field and we're all set. Now from here, all we need to do is add the tag that we want to any items in this particular app. So here I've got two different clients. I've added tag 1 and tag 2 to them. And if we were to drill back into our tag settings here, you'll see that the count of this has been upped by 1 because both of these tags has been used one time. So it's really nice to see at a high level how much utility these different tags are getting inside of your work. I know we unpacked a lot on these two different field types, so feel free to go back and rewatch. If you have any questions about what we covered in this training, please ask them below in the comments section of this video. And until then, we'll see you in the next training.